Have you ever heard the joke, how do you know someone is doing CrossFit? You don't. They tell you. So it's like they all come out and say it, right? And there's scenarios where this happens. You know, you'll know somebody's a vegan, you'll know somebody who's an ex-smoker, you know somebody who has given up something in their life or has accomplished, because they'll usually tell you. You don't have to ask in most cases, but because they're excited by what they've achieved, they're excited what they're doing, they believe in it, and you might find yourself feeling this way now too. Like you might find that you've understood the value of the health and fitness in this lifestyle that you're on. You understand it. Now the hardest part is trying to get somebody else involved who you think would benefit from it without sounding like an ex-smoker. You don't want to come across preachy. You want them to sort of kind of dip their toe in the water, come with you, and then start to feel it for themselves. And it's easy to go exactly what you're doing right now, like the full story, and try to push it onto somebody else. But they have to build their plan in their way as well. So what I'm saying is the first thing you can do is you want to help their brain associate exercise or whatever it is with a little bit of fun. We want to get that connection in their brain, because right now, the way their brain is working is this lifestyle that you're on is either too painful, it's too stressful, it's too, like, the reasons to come towards what you're doing do not outweigh the reasons for them to stay where they are. There's a lot of reasons, a lot of arguments for them to stay where they currently are, and there's not enough to push them towards what you're doing or what they would like to do to accomplish something. So what we want to do at the very least to get started is get them to start to feel a little bit better about doing those things. So start trying to make it a little bit more fun. That might be, let's turn it into a game. Let's do a power walk. Let's try to together race towards that post. You're not going to do something that is going to embarrass them. You're not going to do something where you're running 5 kilometers and they've only got 100 meters. You're not going to do that, because that's going to make them feel worse about what they're currently capable of. What we want to do is we want to try to build up their confidence, their competence, and help them understand that this can be fun for them. So you want to find a way to make it fun. You guys are going to rollerblading together? Cool, because that's more than they're already doing. It's not the running that you're doing, but it's something fun you guys can do together, get started, right? So you want to help them to start to associate that. Let's go swimming. Let's go hiking. Let's do stuff that are more active than you currently are, that you'll enjoy. And then maybe down the road, we'll start looking at, let's swap out this thing with nutrition. Let's make this a little bit more intense. Let's focus on that. So we have to get almost their foot in the door in a sense. But more importantly, we have to get their brain to associate what they're doing with a little bit more fun. And the more the brain associates with fun, the more the brain is going to want to do that thing. And the more they're going to start asking you, hey, why don't we try this? Why don't we try that? Why don't we do this? So here's a trick to getting them a little bit more active, helping them come along with you rather than feeling like you're preaching to them, or you're acting like an ex-smoker and lecturing everybody about the harmful effects of smoking. But just help them to make it a little bit more fun. Help their brain associate with what they want to do to get to their goal. Make it a little bit more enjoyable.